Hello everyone, today is October 3rd, so it's our third day of Inktober. The prompt that I had for myself was girls with glasses, and since I wanted to make it more Halloween themed just for the month, I decided that I was going to do different girls' Halloween costumes because I thought that was like something that I could do that was really interesting. So I did different kinds of costumes. The ones you can see here are a princess done in a little more of a Disney style. I'm not anywhere near good at it, so pardon me for all that. And I have a witch, I have a nurse, and I have an angel, and then down here I have a cat, and you'll see her probably near the end because I'll probably do her last just because she's at the bottom of the page. And so far I've actually been surprised, I hope I don't drink myself, with how well I've been keeping up. I was able to upload my videos today. I was supposed to do it yesterday, but our wireless stopped working, or our internet stopped working, so I was not able to do that, which sucks because I really did want to upload like the first video on the second day and all that as I'd planned before, but it did not happen. I don't like how she looks, but I don't know how to fix her. Maybe. Oh, that was not good. Anyway, I've been seeing a whole bunch of people in the art community's drawings, and it's been really, really, really good this year. I think that the prompts have people really inspired, and I think that the I don't want to say the amount people work, but the amount of people participating in the challenge normally diminishes after a week or two, just because it's really, really hard to keep up with the challenge, and often people just cannot finish it. And so I do understand that that number will probably go down, but I'm hoping to continue this throughout this whole month, and I know quite a few other artists who will definitely finish it. So I'm quite looking forward to what they make every day. A lot of people this year are following the official prompt that was released, which I thought was surprising because last year it seemed like nobody was following the prompt. They were just doing their own thing, which is what I did last year as well. But this year it seems like a lot more people are just really happy with the prompts that he posted. I think some people were already complaining that some of them are quite vague and quite up to interpretation, but I think that's probably the better way to do it, so that you can kind of just have it be whatever the person drawing it wants to make it. It doesn't have to be so specific to one person. So say you did girls in glasses, but the person doing the challenge is already really good at drawing girls and doesn't want to use that time to draw girls, and they want to use that practice time to draw boys instead. Well, then it doesn't make sense to have it have to be girls in glasses. It could be other things, right? And then, are you saying that they have to wear the glasses? Can they just be on the person's body? Or does it have to be, and just you get into nitpicky stuff like that. And so I think it's better just to have it be more vague so that it's kind of left for artist interpretation. I've also saw, I don't know exactly what it's called. I think it's called Inktober. I don't know if it's just one artist online or if it's multiple online, but they're actually digital artists, and they've been partaking in this challenge as well, and I'm really, really excited to see them doing that. I don't know if I talked about this yesterday or not, but since the official guy who made the challenge came out and said, obviously, digital artists can work on this, we're not excluding from anyone, people have been a lot more open. That was bad. Been a lot more. Should I fix it? I guess so. Open about that stuff, and I'm really, really happy to see that going on in the art community. it's kind of like a breath of fresh air, because for so long people were like, it's not real art and blah blah blah. And I've actually never had that viewpoint, because I had some amazing friends online who were digital artists, so I knew that like it really did take a lot of work as well to be that. It's not just all a whole bunch easier because it's a computer. That doesn't really make sense. I'm not gonna finish her hat. I don't feel like it. This year for Halloween, I'm hoping to do something, but I might end up just not. I always trick or treat. I know I'm really old to be trick or treating, but I always trick or treat. It's like just a really fun thing that I really, really like to do. And I have been called out on it before, not by people like saying that I'm too old, like, why are you in my lawn? You're old, because I look really young. But I have been called out by like my friends and family being like, why do you go trick or treating? You're in college. Like, stop it. You can just buy your own candy. But it's not just about the candy, you know? It's like a whole experience that you have. And I just not quite ready to let that go yet. I know, maybe it sounds childish of me, but I really, really do like trick or treating, and like the rush. Should I say the rush it gives you? Let's do this girl down here. But honestly, I really do just like it a lot. And so when I hear people say things like, oh, you're too old to trick or treat and stuff, it does. I definitely do understand where they're coming from, do not get me wrong. But I think that if I'm too old to trick or treat, then we should have something else for us to do. And I know technically it's like, oh, well, you hand out candy, like that's the thing that you do other than going and getting it yourself. But I think like Halloween parties and stuff. I know some people have Halloween parties, and I commend them for that, because I feel like that's like making up for the fact that you can't go trick-or-treating, but you still want to do something fun on that night too, you know? Like, there's this whole atmosphere around that night and that day, not just going and getting candy. Anyway, I'm very excited for Halloween as usual. I believe I will be going trick-or-treating again, even though it might be the first year I have to go all by myself. I just find it really fun. And it's kind of one of those nights, especially in America, where you don't have to worry so much about who's out and stuff. Oh, her hand's small, so I need to make her arm smaller. I worry about who's out and if you're gonna have like creepers and stuff, because all these people are out so late with their children and stuff, and so it just really makes you feel a lot more comfortable, at least for me. I'm rambling. I am so sorry. Let's get back to the artwork a little bit, huh? Hey. So this has been day 3. I actually really liked how most of these turned out. The princess, oops, sorry, I don't want to shake you too much. The princess, when I was looking over references for her, I realized that there's not a lot of like short-haired princesses, and let me be careful before I say this. I don't think there's any princesses with glasses. The short hair, I could think of, oh, I didn't draw her glasses. That's the prompt. Snow White has short hair. And, of course, there's always debates of who's a princess and who's not a princess, but... and for me, I'm strictly talking Disney princess, really. So, that was just, you know, interesting to me. So I decided that now she exists, and there she is. Take it and run with it, I guess. I think that about wraps up day number 3. I don't want these videos to be too long because I feel like it can be a little boring and repetitive, which is why I sketched it out beforehand, just so that wouldn't be too long. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a great Inktober if you're participating. Ooh, why did I put an 8? 2018. Haha. October 3rd. But thank you everyone so much for watching. I hope you have a great night.